welcome them. Today's speaker began his current position in January of 2009. He's been an educator for over 40 years and has served as a teacher and principal at the elementary and secondary levels. The focus of his career has been on school reform and improved student achievement in diverse settings. He was a co-founder of the Mountain West Superintendent's Roundtable, a regional superintendent think tank. He is also one of the founders of a California school reform group that is currently proposing a school reform initiative on the November 2012 general election ballot. He serves on a number of state and national advisory boards. He holds 4 academic degrees and has authored a number of professional articles. He is also an exceptional member of Riverside, Seizing Our Destiny, their steering committee, and I had the pleasure of serving with him. And it is my distinct pleasure to introduce Riverside Unified School District Superintendent, Dr. Rick Miller.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Stan. I have to tell you, though, I'm a little bit concerned this morning. Cindy invited me to come and do this, and she didn't tell me that during the middle of all this, you're going to be tweeting at the same time, which is a bit distracting. To add to that, as I walked in this morning, actually Rebecca Goldware also explained to me that commonly during this time with the speakers, she works on her solitaire and was intending to do the same again today. So again, this is a tough act. It's really great to be back with you again here at Good Morning Riverside. We believe that last year we provided to you a very exciting program, and we showcased many of our students and their programs. Actually, Cindy's favorite was the Martin Luther King drum corps. She likes that. That's her favorite one, in case the rest of you want to do something exciting. However, you may be a bit disappointed this morning because we're not going to be able to do exactly the same thing for you. As I've been around the community, our Riverside City Manager, Scott Barber, has said that the local education system is critical to the economic development of the community. And I would certainly agree with Scott and suggest that the educational system includes not only K-12, but the whole higher ed system that we have here in Riverside as well. That means that when we develop the best education system in the nation, we develop the best economic development system as well in the nation. Certainly as a community and as school systems, we've embraced and made progress with moving completion counts forward in that whole discussion. We want all of our students to not only complete high school, but also to complete some form of after high school training or certification. So learning overall, and it's really about learning, not the teaching. So learning overall is really important.
Excuse me.
What?
Back here. Excuse me. So
Yes,
what does
Tina?
this really all mean?
Thanks. Well, we've got really a great set of teachers that are doing a great job in our classrooms.
Just a minute, Dr. Miller. You know, someday, very soon, I might be working for you, or one of you here today, or better yet, I'll have my own business.
Aren't you supposed to be in school?
I need to build critical thinking skills and flexibility because I'll be working with things that haven't even been invented yet. And I don't think a lecture is going to get me there. So with all due respect, Dr. Miller,
Due respect?
I think I need to take over. You see, our schools need to use innovative technology and cutting-edge techniques to teach us what we really need to know for the future. Things like virtual textbooks or online school. You know, the things that I use every day. I also need to be able to see how I'm doing every day, like with this cool dashboard. It literally shows me if my educational tank is full. I need to be able to access the whole world. Check out this classroom at Franklin Elementary School, chatting with Ranger Jen, who's 200 miles away in the Redwoods. It's like she's really there.
Ranger Jen.
Ranger Jen in the Redwoods. Are you there?
Oh, hey everybody!
That's all you got?
Okay, that sounds all pretty good. But as we all know, that's a ways off yet, and that's way too complicated for us to be involved with.
Excuse me, Dr. Miller, but
Well,
that's
how
not
many
true.
people? Where are you at?
Over here. We're actually doing very good on our own. In fact, we're streaming this event live on the internet, and I just got a tweet from one of my friends asking who you are. Hey, there he is now. See, I told you I'm not ditching. I'm helping the superintendent.
Hey Cole, how's it going? We're watching you live, but who is this guy?
This is Dr. Miller.
Wait, Doctor who?
Dr. Miller.
What does he know about how we learn?
I don't know.
All right, we'll keep watching.
Okay, I kind of expect this from a high school student.
Excuse me. All of the kids at my middle school have digital textbooks. They even let me bring my own iPad or laptop from home if I want to. I also have a friend at Sierra, and they did the same thing.
Yeah, but all you guys do is you play on this stuff all day long. In fact, I figured that you want to have school at home. You'll just be in your pajamas in your bedroom doing that sort of thing. And by the way, I don't even know if you guys clean your bedroom.
Well, it might seem like playing, but it's not. Ever since I started using the new Fuse Algebra app on my iPad, I raised my grade to a B. My mom sure is happy. And I understand that it increased overall scores by 20%. To me, that isn't playing.
Well, excuse me, since you all been doing it to me. Just who's in charge here anyway?
I am.
Well, so what grade are you in?
8th grade.
Don't you understand that what we're talking about, you know, you're asking to use all this equipment, but it's highly sensitive, very complicated technology. And how are you going to operate that and take care of it?
It's not hard. Watch, I'll teach you.
What are you doing?
Well, this is the game, and you read what it says to do, and you just do it.
So how do you do it?
3 plus what equals...
So I don't know, 3 plus what is what?
Nope.
I can't do it?
You just got it wrong.
I messed it up.
20 plus 2 is 22. That teaches you.
Oh, okay.
Remember, Dr. Miller, it's not just about test scores and what we learn, but what we do with what we learn.
Okay. Since you're so into facts, just take a look at this.
Okay. So next, I suppose you're going to tell me that some elementary school students can do that. Is that correct?
Of course we can. We're using iPods at my school and lots of other schools too. I brought along some of my friends to show you.
You brought friends? Where are your friends? You have friends? Where are your friends? Are these your friends out here? So Shelby, what are we doing here?
Well, we can help any of you who may need it. Just see myself.
Obviously, I need it.
Or one of my associates in the lobby after the meeting.
You have associates?
Now watch what we think after of this new technology.
Well, so what are these associates going to do right now?
Teach them how to...
Are you going to show them how to do things?
They're teaching them how to go and...
So are they teaching them? You know, I think I've lost control here. Mark doesn't think I ever had control.
We can help any of you who may need it. Just see myself or one of my associates in the lobby after the meeting.
So now what are we going to do, Shelby, since you're in charge?
Watch what we think of this new technology.
It's really cool because, you know, you have boring old textbooks and you don't have fun apps like that, and then when you have the iPod, everything just explodes.
We all feel this way.
So, I guess...
Well, I better go save him. I think there's a problem here.
I think I'm beyond...
Dr. Miller, are you okay?
No.
Oh. Well, I really think you've got everything out of control here. This is something else. Ridiculous.
Come on, Dr. Miller. We need you. We need all of our teachers to guide us as we learn.
Well, Shelby, I'll look to all of you and students like you to guide us so that we know how to best teach you, or even better yet, so we know how that you learn and how we can support that learning. So this morning, Shelby and Andrew, Katja, Cole, and all of the students today have demonstrated that learning is different than it used to be. Actually, it's better than it used to be. What you've observed is a shift from a traditional classroom and teaching model to an engaged, student-centered learning model. Increasingly, classrooms, whether they're traditional or they're virtual, have to be reciprocal partnerships between engaged, passionate students and teachers. We must be working with our students on a path of discovery that leads to high levels of competence and performance. In 1950, a few years ago, 1950, 1/2 of the population in the U.S. would graduate from high school. The clear community perception and expectation at that time was the completion of the 8th grade. Today, we commonly expect in Riverside for our students to complete high school. And while that is necessary, it is not sufficient. Today, in 2012, the clear expectation must be that students will go on and complete college or post-secondary programs. That must be a clear, ubiquitous, discussed by everyone kind of expectation. And you in this room need to lead that charge. At the same time, we need to know our students, they learn, and they learn all day, every day, all the time. And if you don't believe me, look around your families, look around your neighborhood. Kids are learning all the time. The real question is, what are they learning? So with that, all of our students will be, in fact, college completers. And to do that, they must be great, passionate, and engaged learners. As one example of the type of learning that's required right now in the 21st century, we keep talking about the 21st century, it's right now. I would like for you to watch this video clip of an 8th grader and a very engaged 2-year-old learner on a Sunday afternoon. And I would also point out, as you look at this, realize this is without the benefit of a traditional classroom structure.
How many zebras can you count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zebras. Hooray! How many sandwiches can you count? 1. There's only 1. Hooray! How many pots can you count? 1, 2, 3, 4 pots. Awesome!
So I want you to know that as we go forward, I choose Riverside.
I choose Riverside.
I choose Riverside.
I choose Riverside. I choose Riverside.
Do you choose Riverside?
Wow, whatever happened to 2 tin cans and a long piece of wire? Communication has changed. I thought we were going to have a presentation of Glee right here in front of all of us. That's outstanding. That is wonderful stuff. Dr. Miller, thank you so very, very much. And now with the chairs